Hi everyone, so final video review for this week is for The Telltale by Clare Ashton. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So, The Telltale by Clare Ashton was such a compelling and thrilling story. And if you haven't seen it, going around on social media, when you see the cover, I think I was so intrigued by the cover that when Claire asked if I'd review it, I was just like, yes, please. Super excited. Had no idea what I was gonna, discover in the pages, but was really excited to read it. And I think it's just got one of those covers that when you see it, you just think, I want to read that, and I don't know why I want to read it. I just do, and you kind of feel compelled to do so, and that's because inside is a very compelling and thrilling story, as I said. So Beth, she's returned to the small town where she grew up. Things don't quite seem right, despite the warm welcome she receives. And then a short while later, all these notes keep appearing that are being sort of, delivered to people that expose secrets of the townspeople, and they're just turning up randomly. And obviously, Beth's arrival sort of means the fingers kind of pointed at her. But then Beth receives some notes of her own, and they aren't the secrets she expected them to be, which kind of sets her on a path of perhaps discovering what they all mean, what happened, and what's going on. So she's sort of maybe going to find out why everything seems so strange because of the notes she received. So it's difficult to explain this without giving away everything, but wow, like what a story. And that's why I say I'm kind of speechless. I don't really know how to do the story justice with a review without telling you exactly what happened. And it was just, everything about it was just intriguing, super intriguing, and just had me on the edge of my seat the whole way through. It's a mystery, so it's packed with red herrings and twists, turns, the unexpected, and I had no idea what was going to happen, what the outcome was going to be, nor who I was supposed to suspect, which was really disconcerting in a way, because you are suddenly suspecting everyone, and then you've got to remember everything and every little detail, and so it's so cleverly put together that you don't know who to suspect, and so it's a completely unexpected outcome, and nothing like what I imagined would actually be the premise and what would happen and the outcome and everything. So I loved every minute of the story. I was literally hooked from the first chapter, unable to put it down, so literally like it's very addictive once you get reading it, and I was intrigued by each and every character. Even though I wasn't alive when it's set, I was feeling quite nostalgic by the period in which it was set, and just loving the mystery presented. It really lent well to that era. So the notes in it were little brilliant insights, revealing things about characters without giving too much away, and not giving you enough clues for you to be able to suspect anyone and understand what was going on until it all started to come together. And then to say I was shocked by the outcome is really an understatement. Like, I did not predict it. I had no way. Yeah, and when you read the story, I'm pretty sure you'll agree, like, there is no way you could know what is going to happen. There's just no way. There's just absolutely no way. And so everything going on was a little bit cryptic and got me thinking and suspecting everyone in this town, and then the secrets that were being revealed, the truths about days gone by, everything. It just had me really excited to read the story, and I want to read it again and again because I want to see if I can, now I know what happens, I really want to read it again and see if I can pick up any extra clues. That's what I love about these mysteries. You read it for the first time, you have no idea what's going on, and then you read it again and you still probably have no idea what's going on, even though you know what's going to happen, and you can maybe pick up clues if you're attuned and astute enough to get them, and I'm pretty sure they're in there. But because I had no idea what was going on, I was like, oh my god, I don't know, I've missed all the clues. I really wish I'd got them. But the small town setting really suited the story and the characters. I could imagine everything perfectly. There was wonderful descriptions, and the intimate descriptions of the characters' feelings made it really easy to connect with them all whilst keeping some distance. So you didn't really get their real selves until the pieces started coming together. So you had a lot of intrigue and wonder about them from like the very beginning. You just didn't know what, you wouldn't have been able to predict or say for sure that any of these characters were good or bad or involved or not involved. Like, you wouldn't have known. They were too mysterious in that way, but absolutely exquisite. And it's a story that I highly recommend. You really do have to read it to experience it for yourself. My review is not doing it any justice, I can tell you now, because the feeling as everything was sort of exposed and surfaced and it was just amazing. As it all came together, you were like, oh my god, this is so clever. So I was completely engrossed, so excited to find out what the truth was. And there was a bit of everything in the story as well. So there's amazing representation, there's a variety of characters, situations, relationships, emotions, everything. So everything you could want is packed into this mystery, and it is a mystery, really real mystery that you would completely expect from these types of characters, this setting and everything. So it was absolutely amazing. I highly recommend it. I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of The Telltale by Clare Ashton, which I really hope you will. If you've read The Telltale, I would love to hear your thoughts, so please comment below. Please let me know what you thought of the book. And if you haven't read it yet, but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now super intrigued and thinking, I really have to read that book, again, comment below, because it's always great to hear what you're reading. And if you do read it, I hope you're as amazed as with it as I was, because it's absolutely amazing, and I really hope you enjoy it. Bye.